and begin. Hello, everybody. Plum Darkness here,
Hi.
and this is it's Hazard.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, everybody? So, what's going on today? Don't mind me. I have a little Oblivion playing in the background. Well, it's muted, of course. But I wanted to talk today. I wanted to do another rant video that I did before, but I want to continue on about it. And it's about video games in general. And where to begin, man? Where to begin? Where to begin? I'm asking you guys where to begin. I was kidding. No, I was kidding. I know where to begin. So, if you guys did not know, video games are fun, and everyone likes to play them. But what I've been noticing a lot, and I talked about this last time though, is that on YouTube and on Twitch, which have dominated the video gameosphere. Is that a word?
No.
Gameless Fear. The world of gaming is dominated, or I mean, it's I guess being blasted by Twitch and YouTube to the point to where,
Isn't fun anymore.
It's not fun to play games anymore, man. It isn't really. Especially if you're if you're a YouTuber. And I think it's from a YouTuber's perspective. You can always play games on your own and all that stuff like that, but even then that's getting kind of ruined. But as a YouTuber, as a gamer and a YouTuber, it's not fun anymore, man. I tell you, because when you're playing these games, you're either streaming or even doing recording. I can't tell how many people come in here all the time and trying to tell you what to do. And I'm not saying, and I know people can do whatever say they want. But I'm saying that these people, they're watching you. And usually kids, children, by the way, because YouTube is still dominated by kids, even though there's a lot of adults on YouTube. But I would think YouTube is still viewer wise, I think the majority of people who are watching YouTube, not so much content creators. There are kid content creators, but I think that it would be more of adults doing content.
And YouTube has its own separate platform for kids.
Yes, it does has its own kid platform, but I don't think that's being utilized. And that kind of bleeds into the earlier video by YouTube. But yeah, I did not think that YouTube for kids thing is being monitored that well. Because it's really simple to if you guys are a content creator and you know that when you upload a video, it always ask you, and it's mandatory, you have to put yes or no if your video is made for kids. You can't upload a video otherwise. There's no way you can. So, but how many? Even I always push no. All my videos, I always push no. Even if I'm not cussing, I'm not swearing. I do watch that too. I'm cussing, I'm swearing. I got mature content on there like blood and gore and stuff. I always push no for it's not made for kids, even if I don't have that. But lo and behold, I always have kids that will always still watch my video, by your videos, by a lot of people's videos who should not be watching it. And of course, you can't stop that, of course. But I'm just saying that leads back to kids watching Twitch, watching YouTube, and not even playing the game, but they're telling you all about the game. And that's the world we live now in gaming. People don't even have to play video games anymore, and they know fucking 100% about the game.
Oh yeah, Minecraft.
Oh, dude, Minecraft. Yeah, that's a big one there. That's a huge one, dude.
But
it's nice though. It is nice to have that platform, YouTube.
especially for looking up tutorials on how to do something.
Because
in a video game.
What did we have to do back in the day? Either they got the next edition of Game Informer, and maybe that maybe had some guides on it, or maybe you asked your neighbor,
right?
Or you just figured it out. That was it.
Yeah.
And then I think later on in our lives, I started going on Game Facts, and that's how I figured out shit. But yeah, go ahead.
But gaming though, it's how should I say? It's you got young people that they grew up in the era of video games and online and all that stuff. What would you say to them about playing the game themselves?
Yeah.
Instead of harassing streamers.
And they do. Up to the point they harass him so much. I mean, it's not a trend anymore, but it was trending for a long time. Fucking, remember fucking swatting?
Yeah.
People would watch people's streams, use their intelligence to figure out their location, and fucking call the cops on them. Whew. If they ever did that to me, man, I swear to God, I'll find out who did that. Oh, man. No, I know, dude. It comes to harassment almost. It's like you feel it, and like to me, it's like I feel as a gamer, because I'm a gamer, but I should go on a video about reason I call myself a gamer, but I don't think that I think my gamer definition of gamer and gamer today is totally separate. I don't know because you got gamer girls, and then you just got like, you know, I mean it's such a wide broad subject, and or, you know, broad term now, but I'm a casual. I'll say I'm a casual gamer. I don't play games to be the best at it. I don't play games to be the worst at it either. But I don't want to like you know, I don't act like I know I'm a professional gamer. But I don't know if you feel. Do you feel that some of these people that watch your watch videos now expect everyone who's playing to be like a quote unquote expert on the game?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You don't think
because
so?
I play video games for fun.
Yes.
If I'm playing a game and, you know, I discovered an Easter egg or like a really cool glitch or something, you know, I might share that. But no, I mostly just play games for fun.
See, that's good. That's good. I like that. But I would say, Pilgrim, Rogue. I would say from what I noticed, well, from when I watched on YouTube and Twitch, and even from one of my own videos, I think a lot of people expect you to be, they almost expect people to be like, you know, they know what they're doing, like they're
right,
which is not me. It's often a lot of pressure. I think it's pressure for me, a lot, because I'm playing a game, and I was playing Resident Evil. And people expect, and I like Resident Evil is one of my favorite game series of all time, and I played a lot. But sometimes I forget, you know, I'll play a game I haven't played in a long time, and now people on my live stream, they'll comment, do this, do that. I'm like, okay, I got, you know, they'll start saying that, and I'm like, okay, I get it, or I forgot about that, and then they'll
regardless, of,
and often not they'll
leave.
You
would say. Sorry.
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah. But I mean, often out they'll leave. Sometimes they won't watch your channel if you're not doing good. They're watching bad. They won't watch your channel. They'll leave.
Right. Yeah. It's like you're just doing it for fun. Though.
Yeah, for fun. I'm trying to do it for fun.
Yeah. But I also heard Sony was doing something. You were talking earlier.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Sony right now. That's another thing in gaming right now. Sony. I mean, if you guys did not know, Sony has been slowly but surely been alienating third-party game developers, and at first I was kind of like, I'm not the alienation part, but I was kind of, you know, for Sony sticking to more doing the bigger the AAA titles, because when I first got the PlayStation Vita, which is the Vita's a dead handheld.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I like you're watching. You're watching.
Vacuum's running.
I like it. It's all right. Dude, you got a vacuum, man. Fucking got dogs and shit. You got a vacuum.
So Sony's removing everything but the AAA titles.
Well, they're slowly gearing towards that. They're like they gave, like, one big thing they did was they gave these development kits for the Vita, because the Vita's been done. They're not making they stopped making physical games for it, but they are still making digital games for it up to a certain point. But they're actually closing the store down pretty soon for PS3 and PS Vita, PSP. But they gave these developers dev kits for the Vita, right?
Yeah.
With the expectations that they're still going to make a game, knowing that they're going to pull the Vita from the store in a matter of months after that. And these weren't like AAA. These weren't AAA title like developers. These were like third party, like they're indie games.
So, getting back onto YouTube about that.
Yeah.
Indie games kind of blew up. What you think in the gaming community?
Oh, big time.
Of YouTube.
Oh yeah, big time.
Big time.
There'd be no way that indie games blew up without that platform. Yeah.
So, why would you think Sony would be removing these indie games from their store?
Because I think they want to put more attention on the big AAA titles because they saw how much money games like Tomb Raider, God of War, Last of Us, Horizon Zero Dawn, the big games. How much money they brought. I mean, and Spider-Man, just how many they brought. I mean, get me wrong. There are a lot of examples of indie games that brought in some good money, like big money, like Hellblade. That's an indie game that made a lot of money. But indie games, they do good. They sell a lot. They don't make a lot of money though. But those other games, they made Sony huge amount of money.
So you would say the people that wanted to make a video game.
Yeah.
They're obviously not going to make it solely on fun. They're going to make it for wanting to make some money from it too.
Of course, yeah.
So you'd say Sony is also controlling, also in partnership with YouTube, even with the Xbox, the whole gaming industry in general. You'd say if you're not in a big development team making a game, then you're not going to prosper.
No, I think you're not. That's why a lot of them are going towards other platforms. Like if you seen like the Nintendo Switch recently, and even in the Xbox, they have a lot more. They have a lot more indie games showing up on their platforms now than Sony. Right. Sony used to have a lot of indie games, and that's what, to me, that's actually what killed the Vita was the plethora of indie games, as opposed to AAA titles or first party titles. But now it's like the opposite. Now they're only pushing towards these big titles. And then you look at the other games like Switch and stuff. They have a lot more indie titles.
Right.
And I like indie. I love indie games. By the way, I love, and not all of them, of course. I think a lot of them are overrated. Like there's some games that are on Steam because Steam's filled with fucking
right.
Indie games, of course. But like there's some games on there that were made.
But you see how well the Steam console went. It wasn't good.
No. But I seen some titles on there that were like totally made with like RPG Maker, like XP from like 2001, and then like they made it and they sold it, and they want to sell it for like $10 on Steam or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? They're charging $10 for this game for? I've seen games like that on the Vita before. Like they're clearly made by like one person using like a free software. But nonetheless, indie games I think are very important. That's not just indie games, by the way. That's like third party, but like just even like those mid tier games. Then the games that are not like AAA titles, but also at the same time they're not bad either. They're not like over the top. They're like middle ground games.
Right.
They need to have more of those. It shouldn't be just one or the other.
Yeah. And Xbox, yes. They announced Halo 6.
Yeah, Infinite. I can't wait for that. I'm excited for that.
Hyping it up, making it all. But you did that game. You played that game, Grumpy Cars.
Yes, I did. I got a chance. I got a
everything, but it was. Would you say it wasn't fun?
It was a fun game. Fun game for sure.
But that game's free.
It's a free game. Yeah.
Halo 6 would be coming out, getting hyped up, AAA title. Everybody waiting for it.
Yeah.
Is it going to be about the same fun as a free game?
Yeah, I would say at least that much fun. Yeah. But
So would you think that Xbox is going to be doing the same thing that Sony's doing with the Play Store?
I don't know. I think Xbox has found a good thing right now with their Game Pass, and I think they're gonna. I don't know. I think they're not gonna let as many of those indie titles on their platform, but they're not gonna say no to them either.
So you would say overall, not being all super console war about it, but would you say that maybe Nintendo might be doing better now?
In that sense, yeah, I think Nintendo sold a lot. Nintendo has sold. I mean, because during the pandemic, of course, they sold so many units of the Switches. I think they're actually. I read something. They were outselling the other consoles during the pandemic.
But you're not against any particular console.
No, I love them all. I have them all. I mean,
because you're a gamer.
Yeah, I like games. Of course, if you like games, I mean, why diss one the other? I mean, they're all great platforms. I think they have their own uses. They have their own cool games. It's not before. I think it used to be back in the day about what was their console exclusives, but then now even Sony now has gotten a little bit loose with their exclusivity. For the longest time, it used to be like, Halo is the best. Like, that's a great game, but it's only on Xbox, or like games like Killzone or Horizon Zero Dawn was only on PlayStation, but then they eventually put it on PC,
Right.
Yeah. It's like game exclusivity is not a it's not a reason why to buy a console. And remember on the PS4 though, when it first came out, maybe a year or two after PT came out, I know so many people that bought a PS4 just to play PT, which is a free game. It's a demo. Of course, they took it off the channel. They took it off the store eventually, which is
right. I still had it on my old PS4.
Man, I wish I still had that bad boy.
This kind of sucks. It looks promising, but the knockoff you played was pretty good.
Oh, the Evil Inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one had a couple jump scares. They had one that really scared me the most, which is that baby. That baby popped up. I'm like, oh shit,
baby.
I don't.
Copyrighted by Markiplier.
But I like horror. I like horror movies and stuff. So I usually don't like it. I don't jump too much.
Despite everything, I still fucking hate Xbox.
I know. Yeah, my cousin. His first reason why he says he doesn't like Xbox is nothing to do with the games, nothing to do with them being more multimedia or whatever. He's like, I don't like the
and they're more strict on filtering.
And yeah, he says he does not like the controller. Okay.
I mean, I think technology and consoles gotten so far you can use a keyboard and a mouse now.
I know, but like the controller. I mean, but if you look at all the controllers now, I mean, look at the PS5 controller and the Switch Pro controller.
I don't have a PS5.
Oh, that's okay.
I can tell you, it's not too much different from a PS4 controller.
But no, the look and feel of it, and also look at the Switch Pro controller. They all look like and feel like the Xbox controller.
Yeah.
Besides, I mean, the big difference, obviously, PS5 is they adapt the trigger.
It's the left joystick.
Well, they're not alternating. Yeah, I know. I get used to it because I use Xbox controller for my PC gaming, and then I play PS5 as well. So I go back to that. It doesn't take much for me to adjust to that, but I've been playing games for a long time, and I don't, it's whatever. I mean, I played. I mean, you and I both played fucking N64. You know how awkward that was to use that controller. If I went back right now and played N64, I could not play it because I think the controller is so fucking awkward.
I mean, it's kind of a hit and miss. A lot of people love it, or a lot of people hate it.
Yeah.
I think it was balanced. I think they did all right. I kind of liked it a little bit.
It's
It was meant for universal if you're left-handed or right-handed because you could hold it either way.
yeah, you could, yeah, because they had joysticks on both. They had the joystick
Well,
in the middle,
the D-pad and then the
and the C buttons and on the right. That's a good controller though. I mean, whatever. I used that at the time. It was okay. No, but I don't think controller is a reason why they hate a console. I don't think so. Plus now you can there's these sticks you can buy, these USB sticks. You can stick them to your console and you can put any controller and connect to it now. That's what my cousin does. He uses his PS5 or PS4 controller to play on his Switch, whatever.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that.
There's a stick you can buy. You can buy on electronics, Best Buy or something. You can.
Gotcha.
It basically just makes it so any Bluetooth controller you can play.
Oh, this thing's got Bluetooth.
Yeah, Bluetooth.
Switch. Oh yeah, I guess. I don't know. I thought it was infrared for some reason.
Well, yeah. Well, if you want to utilize the Joy-Cons, yeah, it's got the infrared.
Yeah.
So
I got my Switch right here in front of me. I don't see anything about Bluetooth.
Is there did you play that new Pokemon yet? The Pokemon? It's Pokemon Snaps?
I got Pokemon Go. Oh no, Snap.
Snap.
I did not.
Did you Snap?
No. It looks good, but I'm waiting for Diamond and Pearl remake.
The Pearl.
About motherfucking time.
No, yeah. But I am excited for I'm wondering how, for me, like, the future of gaming is going to be. Is it just going to be to the point where
everything is VR?
Oh, maybe VR. No, I was going to say, is everything to where, like, the only people that play video games are people that are content creators, like Twitch players or like YouTube players, and then everyone else just watches. They don't play video games themselves. It's like watching movies, basically. Is it going to go to that point?
Oh, I mean, if you play a game that you enjoy, I mean, that's really up to you if you want to upload it. But like I was saying in that one, I think it was my video. It's like, come across an Easter egg or a bug, and you want to share that with people.
Yeah.
But
see, I like the way they use that, 'cause that's the way I like. I think video games should be used, because me personally, I am not
tutorials.
I am not like a Twitch watcher. I don't watch Twitch that much. To me, I'm not too entertained. I know it's maybe hypocritical because I make videos.
It's not as fun watching someone to play it than playing it yourself.
I'd rather play it. See, that's me. I'd rather play a game. I know I don't want to sound like I don't want to like deter people away from watching my videos. It's just that I just don't like. I prefer to play a game. I mean, I like to watch a video sometimes. Be like, oh, a game looks kind of cool. Maybe I will play it.
All right.
Maybe it's a generational thing.
It could be, and the younger generation, I think, don't really have the attention span to play the game themselves.
No.
So they do just watch someone else play it. It could also be, not having the money for it, but
of course, yeah. But I don't know if money is a factor anymore. Just with our current climate, I think a lot of people have money now.
Oh yeah, the Bitcoin thing.
Well, Bitcoin,
back when it was only $1.75 for one Bitcoin.
That COVID money, dude. The Dogecoin is now
right.
It's like almost 40 cents. It used to, just a couple months ago, it was less than a cent.
I don't really keep track of that. But...
No, I mean neither. I don't get into that. Yeah, but speaking of Bitcoin, that Bitcoin had a direct tie with gaming, because the prices for graphics cards went up because of Bitcoin. And actually, right now, if you look online, if you want to buy a 3000 series 3070 or the RTX 3070 or 3060, or even like the upper 2000 ones.
RTX 3600, I think.
Yeah, whatever. They are super expensive.
Oh, 3080, yeah, 3060.
They are super expensive.
Yeah.
And over $1,000 for them. Because of the price of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Because how Bitcoin's tied in with graphics cards.
Scandal.
No. Well, anyways, I think I'm done with that rant. Whatever, I'm done. I'm pooped. I'm done talking.
Pooped. All right.
You're talking so much, you're just done talking. You're like, oh, I'm done.
So yeah,
I'm done.
Was, rambling on and now, but.
All right, peace out, guys. Make sure to subscribe, like content. Boom. Watch. Hey, and by the way, he mentions Grumpy Cars. I'm gonna put a link for Grumpy Cars because I played it earlier. It's a fun game. Play it. It's free. Peace out, guys.
All right.